It is 10:44, Sunday, January the 4th, 2026. I wanted to talk about I am Toya, and this is the Blue Lighthouse Mantle. I wanted to talk about something I was going through. I was thinking about all the jobs that I've had, or things that I just end up doing. And the way that I felt about those things. Sometimes I felt stupid. A lot of times I feel like, what the fudge is this for? Who is this helping? Why am I making a fool out of myself? And when I say making a fool out of myself, it's not that I was doing anything off the wall or anything that can harm myself or harm someone else. It's just like I just couldn't understand why I was there. Yes, I applied for the jobs or what have you, because I felt like I could do it at the time. Or mentally, I was just there for that job at that time. Anyway. I was thinking about how every job, every class, every certificate that I earned was like ingredients in a cake, you know? I looked at all the ingredients and it's like some of them just didn't make any sense. And that's because I don't know what kind of cake it is. You understand what I'm saying? All these things I've done, I'm thinking like, what is it that is being created here? I don't know. And a person who will research a restaurant way before it's time to go and write out what it is that I want so that when I get there, I won't have to stumble and fully look at the menu. I can just skim it. You know what I'm saying? Ahead of time. That's the type of person I am. I want to know. But that's not how it is. That's not how it's supposed to be. I'm not saying for everyone. For me. There are a lot of things I don't know. There are a lot of things that just seem so out there for me. And in my head, it's like, what the fudge is happening here? But I have to consistently remember that I am not in control. Yes, they say we have free will, and I do say that a lot. But do we really? Do we really? I guess in some form, yes, you do have free will. But in the bigger picture of things, it's like you kind of don't. Just look at those people who are actors or actresses, those people who are, I don't know, actors or actresses just came to mind. So even those who don't go to school, who to learn how to do all of that, there are things in their lives that help them to be able to be a great actor. Things that happen to them that help them to become a great actor. There are things that I've gone through in my life I don't understand. A lot of them I did not like. But everything, every ingredient in my life happened for a reason, for me to be who or what it is that I am. And I don't know what that is. I used to accept a lot of things that other people said. Oh, you should do this or you should do that. Okay, it sounds good. It helped with this or help with that. Or things you just fall into because of whatever. Family members had this or that, and so you go into the medical field to help them to be able to take care of them or what have you. I'm not doing that anymore. No. Now I am going to do whatever feels right for me. And I can already feel, hear me when I say, I can feel the people. I can hear them now disagreeing and not liking and being disgusted, and because I choose not to do that anymore. I'm going to do what feels right for me. I am doing what feels right for me. No matter who it hurts. Parent, child, lover, bro or hoe. I'm just gonna do what's best for me. There is a song, and it's new to me. The artist's name is Ariel J. I believe that's how you pronounce Ariel or Ariel, and then the letter J. The song is called 60 Feet Tall. This song has really helped me a lot. Keeping me focused on doing me. I know everyone is saying, keep your vibrations high, high vibe, and, all those newfangled terms. Just do you. I know for a fact that the more we pay attention to ourselves and our own journey, the less likely you will be off into other people's business. Or the less likely you'll be able to, the less likely you'll be paying attention to what others have to say about you. You won't even hear it. And I know that there are many people around me who are saying things. Shit, my own children. I have, for the last 5 years, 6 years, really embraced my difference, if I can say it that way. I am different. I recognize that. And for the most part, I love that, because there is no one like me. People can try to be like that. People can mimic that. They can talk about it. They can going back to them mimicking it. They can mimic me. They can sit around me, have conversations, or listen to me speak and try to imitate the way I speak, imitate the way I move. But my spirit, it's nothing like it. That is like a fingerprint. And although someone can have my actions down pat, they can speak the way that I speak, sound the way that I sound, because many people are recording you, many people are learning how or researching how to speak the way you speak. But the spirit, that's the only thing I can say, the spirit behind how you move on the day-to-day, that cannot be copied. That is my own fingerprint. And that was written in the books way before I got here. Way before I got here. That's interesting. I paused because I heard the trees know my spirit. The animals know my spirit. The wind knows my spirit. And although someone tries to mimic it, it may, fool some. But it will never fool those things that truly matter. Wow. The trees knows my spirit. Can you? I heard it. I said it. I understand it, but I still don't understand it. If you catch my meaning. That's one of those deep things that it's gonna take me a minute to grasp. The wind knows my spirit. What does that mean? We are one. Okay. It's like the affirmation that I think says, I am one with the universe and all of its creation. Y'all know that affirmation? Wow. That is absolutely amazing to me. I don't know who or what is saying I love you, but I love you back. I don't know where I saw this, but I saw this guy who had this hoodie, and it was like these lines, and when he stretched out his arms, it said on one arm, I love you, and then on the other arm it says this much. That is something that I used to say to my kids, my grandkids. I love you this much. I don't even know where I saw it, but I need to get that sweatshirt, that hoodie. I really need that hoodie. I love to say that to my grandkids and to see their little arms stretch out. I love you this much, Grandma. Oh my goodness. By the way, I haven't said it today on camera, but I wake up every morning in gratitude. I may not do the full routine that I do on most occasions, but even if I roll over and say how grateful I am to just be able to wake up before my feet hit the ground, do that. Just wake up in gratefulness every day. No matter what's going on around me, I want to be stress-free. Oh my goodness. Who was that? Kiki Shepard. No matter what goes on around me, I want to be stress-free. I think that song is called Teach Me. By Kiki Shepard. Yeah. I know it's something else now because she's a married woman. I used to listen to that a lot. Just be grateful every day. There's always gonna be some crap going on around you, in your home, within you. Be grateful that you can have another day to make something right. Be grateful that you woke up to be able to make a change in yourself or you being you can change someone else. Be grateful for that. Even if you don't ever find out that you actually help someone change, be grateful that there's a possibility that you can help someone change. I'm grateful for opportunities that I don't even know are there. I'm grateful for the opportunities that I missed out on. That means that it left the door open for the ones that's much better than the ones that I missed out on. I'm grateful for peace, even if it's just a peace of mind. I'm grateful for those who are walking for peace. I totally understand them not wanting that to be filmed, because that's taking away from it. It's taken away from what the universe has guided them to do by it being all televised and what have you. The things that really matter, the things that actually shake the universe, no one is really going to know about it. If you try to capture that and want people to see it and know what it is that you've done, you've just tainted it. You've tainted it. So just now, let me try to clear that up. If you're doing something to help someone, to help the world, what have you, you trying to make it all famous or what have you is what's tainting it. Other people seeing what it is that you're doing and making a big deal of it is the universe, the Most High, whoever, shining a light on you for that, which will make it last much longer. I truly and wholeheartedly believe that. Be grateful for all the things that you were saved from, all the accidents that were supposed to happen to you that your ancestors blocked for you, your angels blocked for you, Most High blocked for you. I am grateful for my children and my grandchildren who may not understand me or the things I do, why I do. And it's really not for me to say. But it is for them to watch and see who I am, what I've done, where I come from, and see what happens. I don't even know what's gonna happen. But that is in my heart that when they get older, they'll say, I remember my grandma used to do this, my mom used to do that, and I didn't understand it, but now I see why she did. And to have them truly understand it, and that even though they may not do the same, but they can take something from it that will help them what I want for them is generational. It's not for the moment. It's not flighty. What I want for my bloodline is eternal. I don't know all the ways in which that's going to be. I don't know how all of this is going to play out. But in my heart, eternal. Those that come after my grandchildren, that the shit I had to endure, they won't have to. They'll have their own journey, of course. And they may be saying some same things that I say of, I don't like the way this feels or what have you. But the exact things that I've gone through, they won't have to. That is where my heart is. That's my desire. I'm 56 years old, and I am telling you that my grandbabies, all of them, I don't want to leave out my children. They always say that that parents overlook the children and be all out for the grandparents. Each one of my children have something that I truly admire. I don't know if I've said it. I may have. But you'll know now. Each of you have something of me. I don't think any of you look like me, but each of you have something that I really admire. I will tell you what that is personally. Each of my grandchildren has something about them that I admire, even down to the littlest ones. The one that just turned 2 And the youngest one, I don't even think she's a year old. Those little ones that I truly feel have been here before. I know people say that all the time. Oh, that child has been here before. Them little ones, old souls. Old. Probably older than me. If you believe in that, I mean, if you don't, just think of this as entertainment. What I'm saying. But all these babies, especially after COVID, these ain't babies. These is old folks coming back. Because we got to get some shit right. We got to get some shit right. And they coming in fierce. Ooh, they coming in fierce. They not playing. And I'm here for it. Boldness. In a good way. Boldness. I am so proud of all of them. Back to my children. I know that growing up, you all didn't have everything that everyone else had. I know there's things that you wanted that at the time I could not afford to get for you. I know that some of you wanted to be somewhere else. You may have thought, oh, I wish so-and-so was my parent, or what have you. No one ever said that to me. That's an assumption. I know that you want it better. And trust me, I want it better for you. And I didn't know the things that I know now. There was no one to tell me these things or point me in a certain direction for various reasons, which you'll find out. And it hurt because I knew that there was something wrong. I just couldn't. I didn't understand. I couldn't figure it out. I didn't know how to change it. I didn't even know that I had the power to change it. Because no one wanted me to know that I had the power to do that. When I say do this, do that, try this, try that to you, I'm not just talking out my ass here. And I know it's hard because I'm telling you to do something or trying to guide you to do something that will have a result that you would want. And because you see me in the position that I am in, you feel like, oh, that must not work. And again, she's talking out the side of her neck. It works, but everything is not going to happen overnight. Some things do for some people, but it depends on, there's a lot of factors in play. There is a lot of things that you have to overcome in order to be in the right space, headspace. To do them, to accept them, to receive them, or certain things. I'm not sure if you're understanding, because I am kind of like talking around things, but when you hear me speak about, or you hear other people speak about, healing generational things, it is not for the weak. It is not easy. It's a difficult situation, which is why a lot of people choose to turn a blind eye. They choose to just do. They don't understand what's really in them, and or how to go after things. But it's not in the way that society makes you think that you should do it. I want to try to explain it differently, but something is telling me the ones that will get it will get it. So I'll move on. Healing those things is not just about you. Healing goes past, present, and future. Even though time anywhere else doesn't exist, here, where we're living now, in these bodies, time exists. So we say past, present, and future, even though everything is happening all at once. But that's for another day. As you heal, you are healing those who walked before you. So within you, you have gifts, you have talents, you have gunk from the shit you had to endure, or you may have done. And you also have shit from everyone before you. Because remember, your blood that's running through your veins, it's the same blood that was running through the veins of all those before you. Okay? So they are you. And you have taken on all of that crap, good and bad. You healing now heals all of that. So even though you may have although you may have not done certain things in your life, you are healing shit that you never even done. Do you understand how deep that shit is? I tell people I cry all the time. It's not always me crying. It's me crying physically. But that is the tears of other people who never got to live their lives the way they wanted to. They never got to move in the way that the universe wanted them to move, because people stole something from them, because people took them out before they were supposed to, because it was beat out of them. Because history was switched around and made it seem like something that it was not. And you healing that is bringing all that up. Me saying that made me very angry. I won't say that made me angry. I felt anger, which was not my anger. But I'm feeling them, ones that I don't even know, names that I may not have ever called out in my ancestor veneration routine. And when it comes to those in the future, you healing stop those in the future from having to go through that same stuff. I may feel anger, I may feel sadness, but in my heart, I feel so much joy. I may not ever get that, oh mama, I love you so much and I thank you. Or grandma, I love you so much, I thank you. I may not ever get that. But when you can see rows of people clapping for you, when you can see or feel in your heart that people are egging you on or congratulating you or pushing you to keep going, you never want to stop. It's a beautiful thing. I am so grateful. I can actually talk about this all day long, but I won't. Not here anyway. I don't even know where I was going with all of that. My heart just filled with so much joy. It's like I'm doing the right thing. I'm doing the right thing. And with that, I'm going to leave that alone. I just be so very grateful every day. Even if you can write down every day what you're grateful for. Write it down. Some people say they can just, picture things in their mind and it stays, and I can't. I gotta write stuff down because that's the way I was created. Say it out loud all day. Even if you look in the mirror and say that. How grateful you are for something, this or that. Be grateful for you just being you and not you being you, and each day taking off a layer of your mask. We all have masks that we wear around certain people because we don't want them to know who we truly are. It's very, I don't know, what is the word? I can't think of a word right now. It's like a little while ago I said I wouldn't really call them poems. It was just something that I wrote out. It wasn't even really finished. It was a whole bunch of things I wrote down and I kind of like mashed it together. For me to get that out and say that on here made me so nervous. And I giggled because I was nervous to even say that. I was like, stuff that I didn't really share with anybody. It's just, and I have lots of it. I just, whatever is in you to do it. Be bold. Just do it. No matter what anyone thinks, no matter what anyone says, if it's coming to you to get it out, do it. And do it fast. Because the more you think about it, the more you're going to rationalize it. You know what I'm saying? The more you think about it, the more you won't do it. Just do it quick and don't even think about it anymore. And I'm not just saying that to you, I'm saying that to myself, because for many years I've done that. I just talked about it and kept it to myself, and then somebody else took it and did something with it. Hey, I can't be mad because I didn't do it. But remember, if that happens, it'll be okay for them for a while, whoever took it. But it won't be generational. You know what I'm saying? Because that signature, that fingerprint, that divineness won't be on it. Your specific divineness. Now, many people can do the same thing. Same way, what have you. Talk about the same stuff. Move the same way. But everybody has a different signature of that same thing. And how it comes across is going to be totally different. That's just the way it is. Wow. I've been on here almost an hour. Do it. Toya. Do it. Toya. Toya. Which means a win. I win. Do it. There are gonna be people be like, oh, I don't think you should do that. I don't. Uck 'em. Uck 'em. They not living your life. Most High put it in you. Your ancestors put it in you. It's in your blood. Do it. It's all you. You got this. I love you. You too. And you. And you. But I love you. Laters.